VERDADE, a film series dedicated to finding the next best athletes in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. VERDADE means truth in Portuguese. As a homage to the roots, we seek a deeper truth on and off the mats. Unlike many other rule sets that claim to be submission only, there is no way to win VERDADE but through the accumulation of submission victories. Eight competitors draw from a hat to make up 2 groups of 4 to face off in a round-robin format. Of each group of 4, the competitor with the most submissions will move into the final and face off against the winner of the other group. If there is a tie, the competitor with the fastest submission moves to the final. The final round is 15 minutes, and the submission will supersede all past accumulation. In the case of a draw in the final, the athlete with the most previous submissions will be named champion. In the case of a tie on previous submissions, the fastest prior submission will take precedence, as it does in the first round. The submission is king.
There it is. Yeah. Number 1, baby.
Guerin Lewis.
2.
Jerry Baker. Clayton Ream.
No, I'm 4.
Hey, Jerry.
Sam Ives. John Waid. Tom Calederon. Joseph Mcabe. Alex Jarl.
So Alex and Guerin do first round, right? Everybody else, back to warm-ups.
The incentive is for competitors to submit all their opponents and as fast as possible. This edition of VERDADE will take place in no-gi uniform. Part 1, VERDADE, Tennessee.
I won no-gi, and I won the open weight.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel like
I get anxious before
he
we
never
go out,
sleeps.
man.
That's all he does.
That's all. Yeah,
he sleeps all day.
Whenever he walked in, I was laying down.
I guarantee it.
You guys sleep before you compete? I get anxious.
The night before, yeah.
I get anxious.
Yeah. I try to sleep until like 10 minutes before. If my mind's not thinking about it, I'm gonna get some. All right, we'll let you guys go.
All right, thank you guys for coming,
brother. See you in the morning. See you, brother. See you in the morning. Have fun.
Brentley's like the most clutch person I've ever met.
In bowling?
In anything. Like, he's I don't know, he's just competitive. I told you I tried talking smack to throw it, because I was coming back at the very end. And I said something to him, and I was like, that'll throw him off. And then he rolled like 2 strikes in a row and ended it.
I'm gonna have to find my groove.
You ain't got no groove, Squid.
I have to get his groove.
Squid don't know what he's doing.
Squid, I'm gonna beat you tonight.
Alright, we'll see. I'm telling you, perfect 200 and bowling, 300, whatever it is, I got that. That's on me.
This is gonna be fun. I wish Damon could come. He'll be there till 11. What time is it? What is it? 12?
I think it's 8 to 12.
I know, like the bowling alley, they close. I think Damon's gonna stop at 11. Bowling alley closes, I think, at 12.
Either way, y'all get to smoke. So we do it a lot.
My prediction is I beat everybody. It's that simple. I mean,
Okay.
My knuckles are so jacked up. I have to. I won't be training right tomorrow if I don't. Let's go.
See you, Isaac.
I did for a long time, but like I said, I like having this little space right here. When I run, like I usually just listen to like beats, like if I'm working out or anything like that. Like I don't listen to like I guess like music much anymore. I don't know. I just feel like this is a good vibe. It gets me in the mood to do things, you know.
Put a little bit of pressure on our partner now and understand the weight piece of it, okay? Chris on the bottom, I'm here. If he's picking up my arm as I'm passing, so I can't get side control. I don't want his side, but I don't have control. Of the arm. Now I have control, or now I have control, right? But if I'm here and he's got my arm, I'm on his side, but I have no control. And as that happens, my weight's not in my elbow, which frees him up to hip out. Go, yes. Notice how I kind of fall.
More, you know, Alex is in a unique position. Alex has a very good skill set, but he's also young, and he's also relatively young in the competition game. Our biggest enemy is ourselves. You know, you've got to go out there and have a competitive mindset where you're going out there a little bit more of a clip, obviously, or quite a bit more of a clip than what we do out here when we're training, but at the same time, as emotionally void as I can be, as blank as I can be on the inside. Like I always say, good jiu-jitsu comes on strong in the end. So because of that, I never worry too much in the beginning if the guy's getting the better of me or in a good position or whatever. I'm not that worried about it. I'm going to keep myself emotionally in check. I'm not going to start a downward spiral. I'm not going to make mistakes. And if I play my game and I do what I'm supposed to do, or if he plays his game and he does what he's supposed to do, he's going to give himself multiple opportunities to win. So just kind of stay out of his own head. If things don't go exactly the way he thinks it's going to go in the beginning, kind of just stay the course, play his game. If he plays his game, he'll be fine.
Alexander Philip Jarl, February 27th, 2004, Chattanooga, Tennessee, purple belt.
How old are you?
19 years old.
Would you consider yourself a country boy?
Not really. It's cool if I look at you, or you want me to look at the camera?
It's cool if you look at me.
Gotcha. Is there like a way that's better? Like, would it be better if I looked in the camera, or is it better if I look at you? What's the best?
Me.
Gotcha. Cool.
We dropped him off at camp and I got a phone call like 2 hours into it. And the coach said, I am holding Alex's teeth in my hand. He told me not to call you, but I feel like I needed to give you a call because I'm holding his teeth. And so I show up. Alex had gone up for a rebound with another child at the same time, and I guess his chin had hit the basketball court. The other child had landed on top of him. I guess he got up and his 2 front teeth had broken off. He just ran to the side, put him in his coach's hand and said, here's my teeth, don't call my mom, I want to stay. Went back out and played. So I had to like make him come, like, Alex, we have to take you to the dentist. Like, I'm holding your teeth, you can't keep playing, let's go. He was upset all the way to the dentist that he had to leave basketball camp to go and get his teeth bonded back home. I mean, they were the only 2 permanent teeth he had. I mean, they broke off, so his teeth are bonded in the front. But I'm like, what child breaks their teeth off? And then he did not want to slow down to even think about, I broke my teeth off, or this hurts, or, I mean, he even had like a bruise on his chin and head. I mean, but he did not want to stop. He just wanted to keep going. And that kind of just defines Alex. Nothing stops him. If he loves something and he's passionate about it, he's not gonna stop. He's not even gonna slow down to think pain or, something's wrong. He's just so focused and so passionate. He just keeps going.
Nice little crossbow on it. Said I work, we train 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then my coach 12 to 1. And then I usually roll with my guys pretty much every day. And then if I'm not working, I'll go and train from 6 to 9 every night. But I started bartending recently, so I've been working 5-6 days a week. So on top of my training, I'm also working, 40-hour jobs. So just maintaining is the goal, man. I just gotta get the calories when I can, pretty much. There, that's a little better. That's Granddad's truck, man. I wasn't in the Marines. Everyone always asks, but... All right, we'll see you at the gym. still a purple belt, so I need to be experimenting with different games. And at the end of the day, even if I go into this tournament and I win every single match, I sub every single opponent, it's going to feel good, but I'm sure I'm still going to do stuff wrong. So we're still going to come back here on Monday and analyze what you did right. We'll capitalize on what you did wrong. We'll fix, and then we'll, make that less of a weaker point in your game.
Rule sets to me are, at the moment, they just don't matter. Again, like we're on our way to peak athletes, and when a rule set comes around, the less rules there are, the better I think it is, because obviously athletes can risk things, they can try to go after things, and if they fail, at the end of the day, they're not getting penalized for trying to submission. They're not getting an advantage scored on them for trying to submission and failing. And sometimes in an athlete's mind, that can make the difference between pulling the trigger and not pulling the trigger. And I think it's better for athlete development to not have those things in your mind. Obviously, if athletes can keep that out of their mind anyway and say, geez, I lost my tactics because I tried to submit this guy. He was so good, I couldn't, and he got in my half guard and he won by an advantage. If they can keep that out of their mind, that may be how they lose, so be it. But when there are rules that don't have those stipulations, it lets the athletes try. It lets them go after it fairly risk-free. Try to, at the end of the day, try to submit someone and really let their game go.
Would you say you're a country boy?
I came from the country, man. That might be overstating it. All my friends are country boys. I was fortunate enough to grow up around them, but yeah, I mean, I grew up in the country. Compared to this, yeah, I'd say so. I'd like to get back to that one day, but obviously Nashville has everything that we need to become great at jiu-jitsu. But yeah, man, I came from the Shenandoah Valley in a field. I didn't really have any neighbors. You could see our neighbors' houses, but it wasn't, like the suburbs. But, I lived about half a mile from the river, and we biked to the river every single day, go fishing every day after school whenever it was nice enough. And then after I graduated high school, my best friend was a cattle farmer, and him and I lived together for a little bit, and then I ended up living at one of his houses, one of his dad's houses, and I helped out on the farm with him for a couple of years, and he was one of my bodybuilding buddies, and he's also a blue belt. He started training jiu-jitsu with me. We got our blue belt on the same day, but yeah, man, I wouldn't call myself a farmer or anything like that. I've helped out on the farm. I grew up in the country, but there's guys that are way more country than me out there for sure.
So I'll start at the bottom. Say if I want a long distance cardio. Say if I just want more of a burst, I might start like halfway down and then sprint up it. Because I don't want to rely on just rolling for my conditioning. Because it's like, well, one, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. You know how it goes. Injuries and maybe accidentally injuring your partner. Like, don't get me wrong, the tough rolls matter and helps for sure, but just for like a little extra push, a little extra cardio, this heel is my best friend. I wanted to know, you wanted proof if I was a country boy or not. Well, this is it. A little misery is good, build from struggle. As long as it's not too much. You don't want to blow your ACL out and be like, I still do it. It's maybe in competition, but it's just practice. I think it really just all matters on the match. Because it's just like, if you get like a quick 4-second, say if you get a 4-second heel hook, that's good, that's awesome. Like don't get me wrong, but if you have a grueling match with somebody that you can't heel hook and they wound up climbing your back with the last 3 seconds of the match and wind up choking you, or vice versa, you wind up having a grueling match and winning at the end, it's like you're getting a lot more out of that. So it's just, it's all about, really, it's just like how's nature gonna play out that day. who slept more, I guess, or who trained more, who did more nutrition work, and it's just really, it's just push. And even if I do lose, to make sure I learn from it, because there's been times in the past where I've lost a match, and I've just been so hard on myself, wanted to blame other people, when all in return it was just me, myself, and I.
Oh, that's nasty. Lungs feel about to explode. In my Dollar Tree Timberlands. It's about my 5th time up. I'm gonna do one more and call it a day.
What's the hardest thing you've ever had to overcome?
Hardest thing I feel like I've ever had to overcome would probably be my back. 100%. I was born with postural kyphosis, so it's like a massive curvature in the spine. And growing up in football, doctors told me to never do squats, always lift light. And at one point, around about 3 or 4 years ago, I actually started doing squats.
We love it, we need it, we gotta have it.
Haven't had no injuries or nothing. It's just man, any type of sport, it's just like you want a good, strong, straight spine, and it's just like being born with that thoracic posture, and it's just going to chiropractor has helped a lot. Losing weight has helped a lot. I was one point in my life I was about 248. I'm 188 now, so being lighter has definitely helped with that. Just with hard work and determination, and just not listening to the naysayers. Staying up straight whenever I can, doing therapy, strengthening, going to the gym, doing rows, keeping it strong, doing cardio, and I've made myself a winner.
Would you say you're a country boy?
I say I'm a country boy for sure.
Yeah.
Beat by this guy every day.
He's a little bit of a better wrestler, so really pushes it. Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. He's heavier, so it's like God, and he's technical blue belt. So it's like it's rough, but it's a good push though. So it's positive. It's good. It's about like where the jiu-jitsu community is going, with a brotherhood, sisterhood, and a tribal construct of positivity. It promotes healthy living, positive eating habits, positive going out and competing against other gyms. It's wins and losses. Losing sucks, but it's just like you learn so much. Like when I competed at Nashville, I got silver in my gi division. Felt like quitting, had no gi the next day, didn't want to show up, and I'm like, hey, I signed up, maybe it's a shot for redemption. And I managed to redeem myself on Sunday with a no-gi win. That goal was in my division. Silver in the pans, in the open.
And a badass match against Calederon.
Yeah, Calederon had a good match against Calederon. He's going places, absolutely, for sure. But yeah, it's a good deal.
And it was still like competitive, but it wasn't just lifting weights, right? Because the weights don't fight back.
I was a troubled kid, troubled youth. I got into skateboarding really early, which also got me into a lot of trouble with the law and things of that nature.
Yeah, oh yeah. I say I'm a part-time cowboy, but a full-time country boy.